So here we are on UOSA, and this is, I wouldn't call this an exploit exactly. It's pretty much, it's something that's completely compatible with the rules that are here. But this is just a really fast way to gain magic resist. Normally you need to have tons of flame strikes cast at you and other spells along the way. You can see down here I started in the mid 60s. And this video is sped up, but you can just tell how fast it's going up. All I'm doing is standing on that tile for just a second, and you can see it's rocketing up over here every single time, multiple gains per go. And what this is this fellow here, he does offer this as a service. You pay him whatever it may be, and I'll put his information up. And you can find him in the Second Age Discord, which you can access from the Second Age website. But basically, you're on this boat, and the concept of it is he's got like 100 white worms over there. You can see him in the corner. And when you walk up, you attack these white worms, and they just blast you. And you have to move back immediately because 100 white worms doing 100 spells. So that's the key here, is that we're technically in town, and the worms are out of town. The key is being in town when you're receiving the casts. Because on Second Age, when you're in town, you do receive damage from magic, but it's reduced to 1 damage per spell. So the 100 worms can cast 100 spells, and not all of them will be offensive, but in general you'll take 80 to 90 something damage from 100 spells, but that still checks your resist every single time. But at any rate, you can see, look, I'm already at 80 just while we've been talking about this. I think by the end of this I got to 90 or 92 or something like that, but it's ridiculous. I mean, this is the way to train resist. Spend 30 minutes, maybe an hour doing this, and you'll be pretty close to GM. You won't be far off for sure. You just have to be at least at 55 resist for this to work, to start gaining from flame strikes and things like that. But it's well worth the time. You can just see how amazing that is. Even in the 80s, every time I move up there, we're gaining almost half a whole point of resist sometimes. It does start to slow down once you get to the mid and high 80s, but that's to be expected. And honestly, these things, I haven't given them any time really to refresh their mana, so they're casting at the bottom of their pool now. But that's the general idea of it. I mean, it's really honestly incredible. I've never seen a skill move up so fast in Ultima Online, especially in the 80s. It just rockets. So if you want to hit this guy up, you can do that in the Discord. Just check it out, see what you think. But if you need resist for PvP or just having trouble on Second Age, don't want to waste all those hours casting Flame Strike, go for it. Just hit him up.